Murder happened a long time ago, turn of the 20th century, happened right here at Dover Landing. The murderer was, well, we aren't sure what the guy's name was. The guy arrested and found guilty and sentenced may not have been the person he told the police he was. He told the police his name was John Williams. But the history of Strafford County tells us that many thought he was not who he said he was, but rather the son of a wealthy Massachusetts family, and what the name of that family was isn't known. Still, it is a tantalizing subject for research. Murder occurred on the 4th of July, 1900. The three men had come to town to celebrate the holiday. They'd been working in a quarry over in Maine, and they were pretty drunk when they appeared here at the landing. As they careened down the street, they went by two young men and two young women seated on a front step. These were Maggie Donaldson, Kitty Scanlon, John McNally, and Tom Dobbins. The drunken young men stopped and they made some crude remarks to the young ladies, and the two men who were on the stoop with them stood up to punch him in the nose. They were going to teach him a lesson, and it was there that the guy called John Williams took out a revolver and he shot both men. John McNally fell dead at once. Tom Dobbins took about an hour to die. And the shooter continued to fire his pistol into the crowd that was down the street, just randomly. Two men in the crowd took bullets, Joseph Gagnon and Arthur Russell. Gagnon was hit in the chin. Russell had a bone in his leg shattered. The young men then continued drunkenly down the street. Two of them went into a bar to continue drinking. The shooter himself was found passed out on the ground in Granite State Park. Well, a trial was held in October, and Williams was found guilty of first-degree manslaughter, and he was sentenced to 30 years hard labor. The reason that people to this day think that John Williams was not the shooter's name was because it seems that over the years there were a number of petitions made to get the young man pardoned. These petitions came from law firms that were known to be expensive, and a quarryman's pay could not possibly have covered the costs. And by the way, he never did get pardoned.